We are starting, Rafi. Let's begin. Okay, friends, good to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a warm welcome to Papa JC Talk Show, and we are starting another session today. Today's session is more of a dream session. A dream for those who want to step out of the kitchen into the cloud. When we talk about cloud, we don't really mean the cloud up above our house. We mean expose ourselves or take ourselves to an opportunity where we can go and provide the same food to people who want to have outside our house. Basically, I know that cooking is a passion for a lot of women, a lot of housewives, a lot of these home chefs. They are into this passion. So we want to understand how to convert this passion of cooking into earning from passion that makes you earn. I think we should mute people who are there. Friends, please mute yourselves. Okay, so we are talking about this session. We had to, this is not a very easy session because there's a lot of learning to happen here. We had to invite two people. One, we invited Deepshika Bihani, who is not just a passionate chef. She creates, she does everything with a lot of passion, particularly when it comes to, I have known her for several years. And there are so many other chefs I know who work with a lot of passion, but I've seen her do it differently. She does everything with an art. There's a lot of creation that goes into everything that she bakes. There she is. So we invited her because we want to eventually take her from this home kitchen, and she's a very satisfied chef. She works with a lot of passion. She's very happy with what she does. She does very limited, but she is content. Now the challenge is how we take her from this level of contents, being content, to a cloud level where she can actually reach out to many more. How we can add value to her existing passion. So we had to invite someone who's an expert in cloud kitchen. Yeah, you want to say something, Deepshika? Okay, so we invited Mr. Manveer Singh Anand. How I connected with him? I just Googled, I want the best cloud kitchen expert. So Google took me straight to him. The moment it took to him, I just sent him a message. Bhai, I need your help. I want to bring this passion of kitchen cooking to outside their houses. So how do we do it? He says that I normally do not do sessions like this, but for us as a special case, I want to do for your platform here in Calcutta. So that's how he comes in. So I invited Mr. Manveer Singh Anand, who's going to tell us the various ways and the various 3-4 steps that one has to take to come out of the cloud kitchen into, come out of the home kitchen into the cloud kitchen. And how they gain, what are the advantages, what are the things that you are missing about, what you don't know, what you have no idea about. So that's how it is. Our platform has completed 107 such shows in the last 5 months. We are ready to do another 4 shows in the coming 2 weeks. One session is very interesting that we are doing is Chanakya and You. So we invited Mr. Atul Satya Kaushik to do a session with us, which you guys must join. It's going to be a very interesting session by Mr. Atul Satya Kaushik. He's going to tell us about the Chanakya Niti in our real life. Then we are also doing something on Gita, a workshop on Gita, how to use the verses of Gita in our real life, how to recite it on daily basis, or how to mention it to people around us. We have also curated one topic today only we did with Dr. Kanak Pandey. We are inviting her back again for another session, this time to deal with addiction. And addiction is not a disease. It can be handled. So we'll talk about different levels of addiction. It's going to be another interesting session again in the next few weeks to come. So for today, let us start the session. Kavita ji, can you please introduce our guest of honor here?
Yeah, so good evening. Welcome to yet another exciting topic on Papa JC Talk Show. So it's a pleasure to introduce again 2 famous personalities, one being our special co-host who's been with us in many of the episodes. So I would like to begin with her. So everyone can bake a cake, but not everyone can make it special. What makes it special is the depiction of expression of love on the cake. So Deepshika Bayani, a girl from the majestic city of Banaras, who was never a foodie or who never delved into desserts, is now known for her venture, The Twisted Baker, a homemaker with 2 teenager boys who never went into commercial propositions. Her only thought behind all her creation was creativity. Her cakes is how to make it look good, make it look creative. We all know cakes are yummy, but what makes it really special and different from the rest is the creativity that she puts into it. And hence she is the twisted baker and not the regular baker. Hi, welcome Deepshika.
Thank you so much, Kavita. Thank you so much for that intro.
My pleasure. Coming over to Mr. Manveer Singh ji. So it's a pleasure introducing him as well. Mr. Manveer Singh Anand, he is one of the most special persons on the show today. He has done a diploma in Business Administration India. He is a trained chef and also holds a diploma in culinary arts from UK. He is in the event hospitality expert, catering success evangelist, serial entrepreneur, and hashtag the #1 best-selling author. He is the founder and CEO of Night Gourmet. He is a pan-India presence from Event Hospitality Solutions company with 3 local offices in Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai, and presence along 11 states, 30 cities, having an experience of serving over 1.35 million people for event properties like Indian Premier League, Super Indian League, IFA Awards, etc. His experience spans serving most of the demanding palates to the special legends all across the country like Sachin Tendulkar, the Thalaiva, Mr. Rajnikant, Rahul Dravid, Roberto Carlos, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, to name a few. He is also the author of the hashtag #1 bestseller book, Catering Your Way to Financial Independence, where he shares a step-by-step process for starting a profitable catering business without any background in the hospitality industry. It became a bestseller in 2 of the most competitive paid book categories in India. Not only this, he has many feathers attached to his cap. He is also the podcast host of the Catering Success podcast, which is amongst the top 5 podcasts on catering industry globally in India. And it's the first of its kind podcast as well. He's been covered extensively in the media by a lot of channels, starting with Business World, UNI India, SME Times, Hospitality Biz India, and the F&B. To name a few, he is also a strategic investor as well as a mentor to multiple F&B ancillary startups. So I request all of you to stay glued and enjoy the fabulous session today. Over to you, Papa JC.
Thank you, Kavita. Once again, thank you so much. You add glamour to the introductions also. Thank you so much. In fact, Manveer ji, हमको तो लगता है आपका इंट्रोडक्शन का किताब बनना चाहिए अब. इतना बड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन, बाप रे बाप, you are too big here.
Thank you so much, Papa JC, for having me. I mean, it's a pleasure. I just love Kolkata. Have worked extensively. In fact, when I was in Kolkata, I remember the Park Street or Kamak Street. I call that to be the Europe of India that way. So thank you so much for having me in this show, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's an honor to host you, Mr. Manveer. But before we start our real session with you, I want to understand and make people understand as to what Deepshika Bayani does. I want all of us to connect with Deepshika Bayani. All the ladies here who have joined, I want you to connect with her as a home cook or maybe a housewife who wants to, or rather we have to convince all of you along with her to go to the clouds. Deepshika, I just want to hear from you what exactly you do.
See, basically, love is an expression. And when someone sends cake to someone, like the love that is showed from the sender to the receiver, I try my level best to depict that love in my cakes, whatever best I can do.
So now coming from that, if I have to understand, what kind of cakes do you conceptualize or create that becomes different from the others that they do? Could you share a couple of cakes that you have done and how you did it?
Yep, sure. I would love to do that. Hmm.
So let's understand how she is unique. I want all of us to understand how she is different from the other bakers, and still she is not beyond the home kitchen. It's a very big question that I'm going to ask her. Why doesn't she go? So what is this? I see that there's a new design or something. What went into? Is it the real ornament or what? Or edible?
I want to ask you.
No, it looks like a real ornament.
So basically, this was a cake sent to her daughter for Sandhara. So now when she called me up and asked me कि I want to send a cake for Sandhara to my daughter, I started racking my brain as to what all can I put to make it a symbol. अगर Sandhara जा रहा है and normal chocolate cake जा रहा है, that's like no big deal. So adding in Sandhara, what we Marwadis generally, a mother especially, what she would like to give to her daughter, maybe a sari, some piece of jewelry. So that is all I wanted to put on the cake, because since COVID time, no one can actually send a sari or a jewelry. So maybe this could do the magic.
और इसको लोग काट के खाते भी हैं.
Fortunately, yes.
Okay, can we see some more?
Yeah, sure.
Now,
So, this cake I made because I don't know about other culture, but in Marwadis, when we get married, next day पगे पकड़ाई की एक रस्म होती है, जिसमें जो घर के सबसे बड़े होते हैं, बड़े बुजुर्ग, वो हमें ऐसी पोटली देते हैं with full of gold coins or the silver coins, and we as a bahu, we are allowed to dig in our hand and pull out as much coin as we want, and all those coins will belong to us. So this, while making this cake, I had that particular thing in my mind.
brilliant. Can we see one more that you made recently or something?
This was a child, this was basically a cake from a child to the mother on her birthday. So this is all edible feather, edible chantilly lace, and edible picture, and obviously the cake is edible.
Excellent. Now, can we stop this screen sharing? I want to ask you a few questions. Deepshika ji, I see that you have you put in a lot of effort in creating the cake. Normally, a cake takes how much time to bake?
See, if it is a new cake, if I have to conceptualize it totally on a new theme, then it does take a little time. Maybe say 2 hours, 3 hours. But otherwise, if the cake I've already done, I don't take it more than 1 hour.
Okay. And so then how many cakes you wish to do, or perhaps you do in a day that you...
I prefer to do 2 cakes in a day, because what I've realized is by the time I'm done with the second cake, my creativity goes down, because the mind gets a little exhausted. I personally feel that I would rather give quality rather than quantity.
So why are you confining this to to your home kitchen? Why don't you want to take it beyond your home kitchen? Now you must be getting orders or through referrals, right? Word of mouth.
Yeah, totally. But then, see, I have my own reservations in term, because I'm married. I have to look after the house as well. And plus, I'm working in my home kitchen. So I need to see when my kitchen is empty to make the cakes, because I need air condition at that time in my kitchen. So all these things, yeah, they are restrictions, but it's good.
So there we are. So you think you're content with what you're doing, or you don't want to explore the other opportunities?
Not really. I think I'm happy with this.
Okay. So there we come. Now we have a candidate, a real apt candidate for the Cloud Kitchen. So now may I invite Mr. Manveer Singh Anand to show some magic that transforms this home kitchen lady who's doing such a wonderful job. Her cakes are so beautiful that a person like me can never cut. I would rather store them, preserve it, or maybe hang it somewhere on the wall, but not cut. But knowing this, don't you think there are people who would be wanting to buy from her a cake that really adds glamour to any event that they do, even if it's a birthday and the cake like this? So how do we add value to her passion so that she can maybe earn a little more or do better, or maybe take it forward? So now it's over to you, Mr. Manveer Singh Anand, to convert her mindset from home kitchen to the cloud kitchen.
Fantastic. So first of all, Deepshika, I'm just blown away by the kind of work you've been doing. Like I always say, every house in India has so much of talent that, you know, it's just about unleashing that talent per se, right? And this is what I always, when I see that, it's so overwhelming. That's why I always say business is about nothing, but it's about three things. It's about people, process, and passion. And let me tell you one thing, that passion is all set here from what I could see. So, like I said, you know, I mean, Papa CJ, if you allow me, you know, I mean, I have made a small presentation. I just wanted people to understand the concept first, just so that they know what is it that we're trying to do. And then, you know, probably, make the room open for any sort of questions which Deepshika might be having. Because what happens typically is that a lot of people don't really know what the concept of cloud kitchen is. ये तो अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट है कि होम किचन को हमने क्लाउड किचन बनाना है, बट क्लाउड किचन है क्या आधे लोगों को पता ही नहीं है. And like what Deepshika was saying, I could actually relate. I was listening to her very closely. What she said that, you know, that while she's satisfied, but the concern comes in is when she gets like 3 to 4 orders in a particular day, you know, and there's that creative block, you know, which a person faces. So there are multiple aspects when you're trying to build a passion into a business. और उसी को सारे पॉइंट को समझाने के लिए I wanted that if you can just go through a quick PPT, if you allow, and then
yes,
we can take it forward.
It's your platform, boss. Please take over the way you want to. In the meanwhile, feel free to raise your hand if you have questions related to Cloud Kitchen. Most of these questions will be answered. Most of the questions will be answered by his presentations, as he says. Yet, always feel free. So we have a message from someone, Nivetia ji, somebody wants to talk about the cloud kitchen they have. We will talk about it. Nivetia ji will pull him in once his session is over. Please continue, sir.
So just before we start, Babaji, do we have a quick poll, you know, just to know who are the kind of people who are there in this session? Do we have something
yes,
like that?
We have. I'm going to share a poll. Okay, friends, I'm sharing a poll. I'm launching a poll rather, where you please let us know what you are basically. The question is, please tell us about yourself. This is the poll launch. Are you a home chef, a home baker, existing food business owner, interested to start cloud kitchen? So that's not TOO, TO, to start a cloud kitchen. So please let us know. This will help us, or rather it will help the speaker of today to understand which direction he should follow. So we can understand, we have a lot of home chefs here, home bakers, home chefs mostly. But they want to move into cloud kitchen. I can see that 39% want to move into cloud kitchen. So the poll is on. I think we are good to go.
Yeah. So like you rightly mentioned, interested to start a cloud kitchen. A lot of home chefs, fantastic. I think Papa JC, it's a fantastic creation what you've done, because it's overwhelming to be in a group of so many, I would say, passionate home chefs who want to learn and grow their business. So let's understand. Like I said, can you see my screen, Papa JC? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's take it forward. Just for ease, जिससे सबको समझ आए और किसी को ऐसा ना लगे कि they are left out. I will use English and Hindi both as a preferred medium of communication. अगर आपको लगे कोई चीज पे ज़्यादा समझना है, तो आप you just put in your comments on the chat box, and I'll be more than happy to take it up post the session or howsoever Papa JC likes it. Okay. So let's take it forward and understand, like I told Papa JC, the 3 secrets of how you can start a successful cloud kitchen business and create value for yourself as a home chef or a baker. So आज का agenda बड़ा simple है, जैसे मैंने कहा था कि पहले हम समझेंगे क्या होता है cloud kitchen, what is cloud kitchen exactly, right? And you know, a lot of misconception is there in the market. काफी लोग कहते हैं restaurant है, delivery है, क्या है, and I'll walk you through all those points. Second is, इतनी hype क्यों है? You know, I mean, आज से I would say कोरोना से पहले कोई बात भी नहीं कर रहा था cloud kitchen के बारे में. But why is it that, you know, suddenly out of the blue, everyone is talking about cloud kitchens? And then is the 3 secrets of cloud kitchen, what you need to know to start a successful business in this particular domain. So let me just take you forward. And why I do this, I always share this because a lot of people need to know why I am passionate and why I thank Papa JC for bringing me here, is that I want to help 100,000 self-employed professionals to join the F&B industry. So let me take it forward. So let's understand क्या होता है क्लाउड किचन? It's a very simple concept, you know. Like I said, it is a kitchen. First of all, कोई भी किचन, चाहे वो आपके घर की किचन हो चाहे वो कमर्शियल किचन हो, एक किचन होती है, उसमें एक डाइनिंग फैसिलिटी नहीं होता. Like what you see in a restaurant, there's no dining facility and there's only delivery. Okay, that is typically what you call as a cloud kitchen. Very simply put, it's a typically a restaurant which does not have a dining facility. Okay, and it has got further evolved. Why we call it the cloud part is because a lot of the orders you get online, you know, and the orders are routed through the cloud, which is through an online internet system. So इससे पहले हम कहते थे, इससे कुछ टाइम पहले इंटरनेट फर्स्ट रेस्टोरेंट्स, डार्क किचन, गोस्ट किचन, ये सब एक तरह की टर्म्स है क्लाउड किचन के लिए. अब समझते हैं ये हाइप है क्यों क्लाउड किचन के बारे में. You know, why is it that, you know, we are talking about cloud kitchens day in, day out? So, इसका रीजन बड़ा सिंपल है कि अब हर घर बन सकता है क्लाउड किचन. And why I say that is because the way things have churned out, I was just telling Papa JC and Deepshika, you know, just before starting out, that right now people want to work and people trust individuals more than they trust brands, right? मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कितनी बार आपने in the last couple of months have you ordered from outside? I'm talking about a restaurant or a cafeteria. I would say minimal. From what the data I have, in fact, ये एक डेटा पॉइंट आपके साथ शेयर करने के लिए कि Zomato या Swiggy के ऑर्डर वॉल्यूम अप्रोक्सीमेटली 60 to 70% डाउन गए थे ड्यूरिंग द पैंडेमिक, जब लॉकडाउन का टाइम था. तो आप सोचिए कि लोग अपनी क्रेविंग्स कैसे मैनेज कर रहे थे. एंड आई ऑलवेज बिलीव दैट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव बिकम शेफ्स ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम, राइट पापा जी? सी व्हाट डू यू थिंक, राइट? सो लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव बिकम शेफ्स during the pandemic, and that's the best thing what could have happened because you learned a fantastic skill. और जब मैं कहता हूँ अब हर घर बनेगा, हर घर की किचन बनेगी क्लाउड किचन, इसमें I'll share the example of Karabi Mishra, you know, who does Lulu Sweet Treats. You know, so she's basically her signature dishes are like Assamese fish curry, Goan fish curry, chocolate truffle cake, and so on and so forth. Then I was just going to the online. I was just checking out on Sonia Seth, you know, who basically does very good chicken biryani, dal makhni, pav bhaji. These are all comfort foods. आप समझिए. I'm not talking to you about a lasagna. I'm not talking to you about a Michelin star quality food. But I'm talking to you हमारा घर का खाना, रोजमर्रा का खाना, जो हम खाना चाहते हैं. Let's take the example of Charu Jain. You know, whose signature dishes are like dal makhni, dahi kebabs, and this is something I saw on a portal online, right? And I was just taken aback by the kind of quality of the photography and how they had presented themselves. So, can you relate with these guys? आपको भी लगता है इनमें से कोई आप भी हो सकते हैं, राइट? दैट आपको कोई मिशेलिन स्टार क्वालिटी का खाना या कोई 5 स्टार क्वालिटी का खाना ना बनाए बिना भी एक बहुत बड़ी मार्केट है जो आपके लिए वेट कर रही है. तो लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड ये होता कैसे है, इसका प्रोसेस क्या है, जिससे मैं आपको थोड़ा आगे बताऊंगा. इसमें बड़ा सिंपल सा प्रोसेस है. जैसे मैंने बोला, आपको ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर आता है. ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर को आपको सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स के थ्रू आपको मिलता है, आप अपनी किचन में बनाते हैं. नाउ दिस किचन कैन बी अ होम किचन प्रीटी मच, व्हाट आई विल जस्ट वॉक यू थ्रू आफ्टरवर्ड्स, एंड देन यू जस्ट डिलीवर एंड आपके घर में खाना आ जाता है. दैट्स अ वेरी सिंपल प्रोसेस. बट लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी. हम क्यों बात कर रहे हैं इतना, क्योंकि सबसे पहली बात जो मैं मानता हूं, व्हिच एवरीवन इन दिस सेशन नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड, कि हम क्लाउड किचन क्यों इतने बड़े अपॉर्चुनिटीज को मान रहे हैं और हर बंदा क्लाउड किचन क्यों इसके बारे में बात कर रहा है. So I'll walk you. This is not something which I am saying. This is what the leading magazines and news series are saying. So Live Mint कहता है कि क्लाउड किचन का बिजनेस अगले 5 साल में 5 गुना बढ़ सकता है. Your Story, which is India's, I would say, top most daily for all entrepreneurship news, says कि जो क्लाउड किचन का बिजनेस है वो रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस एक तरह से खा रहा है पूरी तरीके से. And like I said, इसके वजह से you see the surge of a lot of cloud kitchens coming in, and it's an opportunity of you serving a 1.3 billion people in this country. 130 crore log. Think about the opportunity which we are talking about, and there's a scope for everyone and anyone. I will just walk you through that shortly. So let's understand ये होम शेफ का मैं कॉन्सेप्ट क्यों बात कर रहा हूँ होम शेफ के बारे में. What is the thought process of talking about home chefs today? So the simple fundamental logic is sharing with you. This is what NDTV says. Cloud Cooking India, housewives becoming gig economy chefs. अब gig economy में कहते हैं एक तरह की शौकिया काम, जो आप कर सकते हैं अपनी हिसाब से, जिसे कहते हैं गिग, कि आपको कोई भी ऑन अ पर्सनल प्रेफरेंस बेसिस आपको कोई काम करना है, आप करने में इंटरेस्टेड है तो आप उसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. एंड लाइकवाइज even platforms like NDTV is recommending and is sharing the success of this, so you can understand. I wanted to share this. I was just sharing this with Papa JC, that about what is it, why I say there's a big opportunity. अब यहाँ पे एक message पढ़ना है, ये मेरे एक दोस्त का है. If you see, he's a Forbes 30 under 30 entrepreneur, JQ most influential young Indian, and so on and so forth. But what he says is, ये वो अहमदाबाद का एग्जाम्पल शेयर कर रहे थे मेरे साथ, जहां पर उन्होंने बताया कि उन्होंने अहमदाबाद की क्लाउड किचन से नहीं बट एक होम शेफ से ऑर्डर किया खाना, और वो 1 किलो की बिरयानी, एंड आई नो कोलकाता फेमस फॉर बिरयानी, आई मीन आई लव द बिरयानी देयर, बट अहमदाबाद की जैसी जगह में उन्होंने बिरयानी ऑर्डर की 1300 रुपीज पर केजी के हिसाब से. एंड व्हाट ही मेंशन्ड हियर इज दैट कस्टमर्स आर विलिंग टू पे अ प्रीमियम फॉर होम रन बिजनेसेस देन pay for genuine restaurants. So this is a big validation for you. This is what Hospitality Biz India says, कि 250 home chefs को वो अभी अपने प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाके दे रहे हैं. So you understand the kind of opportunity I'm talking to you about? By my basic estimate on a search engine platform, I was just checking, there are over 1 million searches about the cloud kitchen business opportunity across the world. 1 million is approximately 10 lakh searches happening on a every, I would say, fortnight to a monthly basis. Coming on a platform is a huge demand. So, like I said, it's a great opportunity. And जैसे मैंने बोला, आपको कोई भी बिजनेस शुरू करना चाहे आप केटरिंग करें, चाहे क्लाउड किचन करें, it is very important to understand that you know about वो इंडस्ट्री जा कहाँ रही है. ऐसा नहीं कि किसी में भी आप इन्वेस्ट कर दें. Taking this forward, I will just walk you through quickly why I call this a revolutionary concept. इसके 4 पॉइंट है. पहली बात, इसका 5x ग्रोथ है जो मैंने आपको भी दिखाया. आपके पास एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि आप 10 ब्रांड बना सकते हैं अपनी सिंगल किचन से, और जी हाँ, ये होम किचन से भी कर सकते हैं, बट जैसे मैं कह रहा हूँ होम किचन से स्टार्टिंग के लिए है. एज एंड व्हेन योर बिजनेस एक्सपैंड्स, आपको कहीं ना कहीं प्रोफेशनल किचन में जाना पड़ेगा, व्हिच इज समथिंग आई विल डिस्कस फर्दर. और इसके लोअर रेंटल्स होते हैं, लोअर स्टाफिंग कॉस्ट होती है, और स्टार्टअप कॉस्ट तो उससे भी कम है. आप 50,000 से लाख रुपए में ये बिजनेस शुरू कर सकते हैं. Which other business do you think you can start within that particular price? एक और डेटा पॉइंट शेयर करूंगा आपके साथ में कि हिंदुस्तान में पीपीई इक्विपमेंट, जिसे कहते हैं पर्सनल प्रोटेक्टिव इक्विपमेंट, और फार्मास्यूटिकल के अलावा क्लाउड किचन इंडस्ट्री ही एक लौती इंडस्ट्री है जो सबसे फास्ट ग्रो कर रही है इस टाइम पे. So there's an opportunity for anyone and everyone. So let's try and understand how you do this, and let me tell you, अपने पैशन को प्रोफेशन कैसे बना सकते हैं. How many of you guys follow Shah Rukh Khan? Please say Shah Rukh Khan on the chat box. I want to know that, guys. How many of you guys know about Shah Rukh Khan, guys? How many of you guys follow him? I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan that way, right? वो पता लगे कि इसकी मूवीज नहीं आ रही आजकल, but I really follow this guy. So like he said, if you want to be Shah Rukh Khan, like what he says, very few people get the opportunity of converting that passion into profession. And guys, do you want to be in the same caliber of people? Because it's very difficult living that kind of a life. So let me share the secrets of how you can start a cloud kitchen business, and आप उसे कैसे शुरू कर सकते हैं बिना किसी ज्यादा हैसल के, और वो भी अपने घर से. So first and foremost, like I was telling Papa JC, that सबसे पहली बात ना, काफी लोग ये समझ लेते हैं कि यार डिलीवरी किचन ही तो है, and अभी तो we're talking about home chefs, but I meet restaurant owners, like I have trained over 600 plus people, during my personal sessions, what I do with them. And a lot of times I meet a lot of people who कहते हैं यार पैसे थे हमने लगा दिए. That's not how the business runs. I always tell them, first win the mindset, build a vision and a brand for your business. And ये कैसे होता है? आपने अपने पहले दिन से आपने अपने ब्रांड अपना सोचना है कि क्लाउड किचन नहीं खोल रहे, आप कोई रेस्टोरेंट नहीं खोल रहे, आप एक ब्रांड बना रहे हैं. और अगर आप ब्रांड बनाएंगे, ब्रांड like what Deepshika is doing right now, Twisted Bake, I think fantastic work what she's doing right now. She's built a brand for herself. A lot of times people would not want to order from a Flurry's in a Park Street, but they would want to, come to think of it, Calcutta is a big market. लोग फ्लरी से ऑर्डर ना करने की जगह अगर दीपशिका से ऑर्डर कर रहे हैं, there's a genuine opportunity, and that's what you can also leverage yourself. So think like a brand from day one, and I'll show you how you build a vision and how I can help you think big. तो ये सोचिए कि कस्टमर क्यों आपसे ऑर्डर करेगा? क्या आप उनको जानते हैं कि आप अपने नेटवर्क पे इसलिए बेच रहे हैं कि आप थोड़ा बढ़ना चाहते हैं इससे ज्यादा? आप क्या यूनिक कर रहे हैं? Like what I saw what Deepshika is doing is unique. You know, she is doing artisanal bakery products. What you would see out of the best of bakeries in a Paris, Champs-Élysées, and so on and so forth. And lastly, आपकी signature dish क्या है जो मैंने आपको पहले दिखाई कि जरूरी नहीं है कि आप उस टाइप का गुरमे स्टफ करें, बट क्या आपकी राजमा चावल या क्या आपका बटर चिकन या क्या आपकी फिश करी is a winner in itself? क्या लोग तारीफ करते हैं आपके खाने की every now and then? This has to be a signature dish irrespective, because I'll tell you how you can monetize on that. In fact, Papa Ji was telling me the same thing. मेरे को वो कमर्शियल कॉन्सेप्ट पसंद नहीं आता. मुझे तो यही चाहिए कि जैसे मैं पहले जमाने में खाता था पूरी छोले या आलू पूरी या लुच्ची पूरी, मुझे वैसे एक स्पेसिफिक डेडिकेटेड शेफ की जरूरत है. दैट इज व्हाट आई आल्सो बिलीव. लाइक आई एम वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ अमृतसरी नान, कुलचे. तो मैं खासकर मेरे कुछ शेफ्स हैं जिनसे मैं हमेशा ऑर्डर करता हूं, क्योंकि इन स्पाइट ऑफ रनिंग अ कपल ऑफ ब्रांड्स माय सेल्फ, सो दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ एफिनिटी आई हैव टुवर्ड्स दिस काइंड ऑफ अ बिजनेस. सो लाइक आई सेड, आप अपनी सबसे पहले चीज करें, अपने ब्रांड की स्टोरी बनाएं. हाउ डू यू क्रिएट अ स्टोरी अबाउट योर ब्रांड? First, figure out your name. Of course, like in her case, she, besides her name, the very fact she had kept a name like Twisted Baker was something new, something new and exotic. So that's how you can plan about your personal brand also. कि आपको क्या करना है. उसका कोकी सा लोगो हो, आप देखिए, मैं आपके साथ ये साथ में फोटो है वो शेयर करूंगा. Then आपकी ब्रांड स्टोरी क्या है? Delivering the freshest cakes or freshest puffs in the entire city of Kolkata or in the entire city of Pune, Maharashtra, Mumbai, something like that. Come up with a quirky line. And lastly, play around with packaging. Now I'll tell you मैं packaging क्यों इतना बार-बार बोलता हूँ, and आपको अभी समझ में आएगा what is the reason behind that. Can you see the picture on the right side, guys? आपको ये पिक्चर दिख रही है? कैसा लग रहा है ये? कैसा लग रहा है आपको? What do you think about this? Anyone who can share their feedback, what do they think about the picture on the right side, guys? I want to know in the chat box, what do you think about the picture on the right side?
Zoom करो ना, बस zoom करिए थोड़ा सा.
Zoom करो, मैं अभी करता हूँ zoom. ये लीजिए. This is a sushi delivery company, but क्या लगता है आपको उसको देख के? What do you think about this? Hygiene, absolutely.
I think well segregated. Well
segregated. Get it. But do you feel that this epitomizes luxury? ये लग रहा है ये महंगा प्रोडक्ट है, लग रहा है आपको? नहीं लग रहा.
प्रोफेशनल लग रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है कोई होटल से
लग रहा है. So like I said, I mean, जैसे मैं बोला आपको पैकेजिंग का रीजन क्या है कि आपको समझना है फूड एक एक्सपीरियंशियल बिजनेस है. फूड इज नॉट अबाउट आपने सिर्फ खाना दे दिया. अगर आप खाना देंगे तो आप, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन यू एंड अ ढाबा, एंड प्रॉब्लम है कि ढाबे में कोई भी चीज 50 या 100 रुपए से ऊपर नहीं बिकती. बट अगर इफ यू package it well, if you build a brand around that, you can sell the same 100 rupee item for 1000 to 1500 rupees. Let me tell you, that's the biggest aspect of the food business. It's an experiential business. इसमें जो मैं आपको बता रहा था अभी कि इसमें आप ये जो सुशी आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, 4 पीस सुशी आपको मिलती है 600 रुपए की. Now I'm telling you that अगर आप इसको नॉर्मली डिलीवर कर देंगे, you will not feel like investing into this, right? तो मेरा पॉइंट सबको यही बताने का है कि अपना ब्रांड बनाए. थिंक बिग, थिंक लाइक यू आर अ ब्रांड. डोंट थिंक लाइक कि मैं एक होम शेफ हूं तो यार सब कुछ चलता है. थिंक बिग इन एवरी वे, एंड कैसे आप अपने कस्टमर को एक एक्सपीरियंस प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं अपने फूड और पैकेजिंग के थ्रू. इसको मैं शेयर करूंगा फोटोग्राफी के साथ. Photography is also a very good part of how you can present this. So this is basically one of my friends in the Gurgaon circle, who is a very good home chef. She does Marwadi khana, in fact, and she does very good, I would say boutique stuff. जैसे आप Deepshika would know about this, that जिस कैसे मारवाड़ी लोगों का खाना होता है, on a silver plate, and how यहाँ पे कलमी वड़ा, and how they pictured this all. तो इससे आप प्रोफेशनल फोटोज ले अपने खाने की, उनको प्रमोट करें, उनके अराउंड ब्रांडिंग स्ट्रेटजी बिल्ड करें. दिस इज अगेन अनदर बेकर आई हैव. काफी सारे लोग आपके शो में ऐसे भी होंगे जो ना सिर्फ होम शेफ होंगे, बट दे आर वेरी गुड एट पिकल्स. अचार बड़ा अच्छा बनाते हैं. मुझे याद है कोलकाता में मेरी my नानी, so my family is from Kolkata, and they used to make very good आम का अचार, you know. And like I said, point is कि आम का अचार एक खाली डब्बे में versus एक ब्रांड में बहुत फर्क पड़ता है इस चीज से, right? You can sell this product for 500 rupees or 600 rupees. अगर यही डब्बा बिना ब्रांडिंग के होए ये बिकेगा ही नहीं. तो like I said, food photography and branding. If you see everything here, like a baker friend of mine, this is how she's packaging it, right? It's very good packaging, like I said, very professional. So सबसे पहला secret है cloud kitchen business में घुसने का, as a home chef, is to know that you are not a home chef, but you're a brand in yourself. You are something much more than just a home chef sitting at home. So पहला mind का blockage ये इसको आप clear करें. फिर आता है दूसरा point which I'll just walk you through. अपनी strength पर खेलें, अपनी niche बनाएं. जिसे मैं कहता हूँ, you can't be everything to everyone, you know. And that's something जो हम काफी बार गलती करते हैं. आपने कभी कितनी बार आपने देखा है, मैं तो टैंगला में गया हूँ, पापा जैसे आप भी गए होंगे वहां पे काफी बार, एंड वहां पर आपको जो मैं मानता हूँ जो ऑथेंटिक टिबेटन फूड जो है, जो हक्का स्टाइल जो चाइनीज फूड है वो तो है, बट ऐसे काफी सारे रेस्टोरेंट होते हैं जो आपको इंडियन भी देते हैं, चाइनीज भी देते हैं, पास्ता भी देते हैं, सबको देते हैं आपको एक तरह से. टेल मी वन थिंग, आपको क्या लगता है जिस टाइप की मार्केट में हम बैठे हैं, कैन यू सर्वाइव बाय सेलिंग एवरीथिंग टू एवरीवन? आपको ऐसा लगता है, ये बहुत बड़ी एक मिथ है जिसे मैं कहता हूँ मिथ्या है, दैट एवरीवन थिंक्स कि हम सब कुछ बेचे करते मेन्यू में कुछ ना कुछ तो बिक जाएगा. बट पॉइंट ये है कि उतना सारा खाना बनाने के लिए ना आपको उतना खाना भी बनाना पड़ेगा जो वेस्ट जाता है. फूड इज अ पेरिशेबल आइटम. आपका अगर एकदम में खाना यूज नहीं हुआ तो वो खाना फेंका जा सकता है. तो लाइक आई सेड, अपनी नीश बनाए, build a niche for yourself. What I think Deepshikha has done very well for herself. Like now I can think about it that if I have to place an order for any of my catering orders, so we do a lot of work out of Swabhumi, you know, earlier, and you know your stadiums and all of that, right? And हमारे को काफी बार प्रॉब्लम आती है डेजर्ट सप्लायर्स की, you know, and I would love to collaborate with her to you know work on something like this in the future. So I know that she has a niche now. अब ये niche clarity होती कैसे है, ये थोड़ा टेक्निकल समझाऊंगा मैं. मुझे अलाउड है पापा जैसी, अलाउड है नहीं है टेक्निकल चीजें बताने के लिए, है? क्योंकि मुझे आपने बोला था चीजें को सिंपल रखें, बट मैं चाहता हूं कि लोगों को समझ आए एग्जांपल के साथ. तो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड कि आपने पहले समझ लिया आपको क्लाउड किचन शुरू करनी है एज अ होम शेफ. तो ये आपकी ब्रॉड नीश थी, ये आपने समझ लिया कि क्लाउड किचन करनी है. बट अब थोड़ा स्पेसिफिक होते हैं और थोड़ा नैरो होते हैं और अपनी माइक्रो नीश बनाते हैं. माइक्रो नीश से मेरा मतलब बड़ा क्लियर रहेगा, मैं आपको भी समझाऊंगा. आपको इंडियन खाना करना है, आपको राजमा चावल टाइप खाना करना है, क्या करना है भी मैं उस पर आऊंगा. आपको पैन एशियन करना है, आपको चाइनीज खाना करना है, आपको जापानीज करना है, आपको थाई करना है, आपको बेकरी के आइटम्स करनी है. व्हाट इज इट दैट यू वांट टू डू? फिगर आउट अ स्पेसिफिक नीश की इसमें मुझे अपनी मार्केट बिल्ड करनी है. दूसरा आता है कि आपने नॉर्थ इंडियन करना है, आपने साउथ इंडियन करना है, आपने क्या एग्जैक्टली कुजीन करना है. बंगाली हो गया, रीजनल हो गया कुजीन. रीजनल में आप जैसे आपने अभी बात की ओनम की, व्हाट वी वर डिस्कसिंग अर्लियर. Like there are chefs who make fantastic South Indian food, you know. There are chefs who make fantastic Bengali food, and I am telling you, I visit CR Park just to eat those fish items every now and then, right? So, like I said, in Pan Asian, Chinese, Thai, and in bakery specifically, like I said, so Deepshikha, while she has built her niche in I would say cakery aspect, but there is a lot of other niche which you can explore, right? आप जैसे hot bakery हो गया, breads हो गया, like you know, आप सोच सकते हैं सिर्फ मतलब अगर आप डिटेल में जाएं, सिर्फ 30 से 40 टाइप की ब्रेड्स ही कर सकते हैं आप. इमेजिन अगर आप अपना ब्रांड बनाए सिर्फ ब्रेड्स के बारे में. हाउ बिग एन अपॉर्चुनिटी इज दैट? हॉट बेकरी में हम बात करते हैं पफ्स की, आपके बिस्किट्स की. व्हाट बिग अ नीश कैन दैट बी फॉर यू? नीश मतलब एक तरह का आपका आपने एक स्पेसिफिक एक टारगेट प्रोडक्ट पकड़ लिया, उसको पूरी तरीके से आपने उसको एस्टैब्लिश कर दिया अपनी अथॉरिटी बनाने के लिए. तो जैसे मैं बता रहा था आपको, जैसे नॉर्थ इंडियन कुजीन हम कर रहे हैं, इससे आता है माइक्रो नीश का पार्ट कि टिक्का कर सकते हैं, उसमें बिहारी कर सकते हैं कुजीन, अवधी कर सकते हैं. लाइक आई एम नॉर्थ इंडियन, सो आई ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट these cuisines, अमृतसरी cuisine for that matter, and pranthas, you know, it's a big niche. I know, and this is a case study I'm sharing with you. One of my very close mentees, whom I mentor very frequently, he just started a brand of pranthas only. And you know what is the kind of volume he's doing? He's doing close to approximately around 2.5-3 lakh rupees just by selling pranthas a month out of a very small kitchen. Of course, it's a commercial kitchen, but like I said, it's a very good data point for a new कोई नई क्लाउड किचन के लिए, क्योंकि शुरुआत में तो आपको ऑर्डर्स मिलने में दिक्कत आती है ना. बिजनेस में सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत है ऑर्डर्स मिलना, और कोई दिक्कत नहीं, खाना तो बन जाता है, राइट. सो लाइक आई सेड द बेकरी एलिमेंट आल्सो, पफ्स कर सकते हैं, बिस्किट्स कर सकते हैं, टी केक्स. तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको इससे समझ में आया होगा कि आप अपनी माइक्रो निश कैसे बिल्ड कर सकते हैं. कि अगर आप ब्रेड्स कर रहे हैं तो आप मल्टीग्रेन ब्रेड्स कर रहे हैं. अगर आप केकरी में जा रहे हैं तो one is the artisanal cakes what Deepshika is doing, but you can also explore doing bulk cakes, doing only sponges, doing only your mini bite-sized bakery items like tarts and you know multiple other things. Like I said, तो हर एक बंदे के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा नीश है. और ये जरूरी नहीं कि आप, मैं फिर से बोलूंगा कि आप महंगी और बहुत ही बुटीक आइटम बेचें. आज मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ इसके बाद अगले एग्जांपल में. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, if you just see below, I want to share this with you. I know of home chefs, and this is something which is Papa JC, you've given me the inspiration behind that with sharing all those elements of those luchi and pudi and all of those examples. तो आप ये देखिए कि ऑनलाइन कितने सारे ऐसे एग्जांपल्स हैं who are only selling राजमा चावल, who are only selling आलू पूरी, who are only selling कड़ी चावल. But let me tell you one thing. मैं फिर से आपको बता रहा हूं कि उन्होंने अपनी माइक्रो नीश बिल्ड की कि कड़ी आलू, अगर हम कड़ी चावल खाना चाहते हैं तो वी नो दैट वी हैव टू ईट दैट पर्टिकुलर आइटम, सिर्फ इसी शेफ से खानी है. आपका सिंपल फोकस आप पे रहना चाहिए है कि अगर आपने एक सिग्नेचर डिश बना ली अपनी, या एक सिग्नेचर डिश के अराउंड अपना ब्रांड बना लिया. जैसे मैंने बोला आपको कि राजमा चावल आपका मेन ब्रांड हो सकता है, बट राजमा चावल के साथ आप नए कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं, जैसे छोले चावल हो गया एंड यू नो कड़ी चावल एंड सो ऑन सो फोर्थ. बट you need to be known for that one particular item, and once you start getting orders for that, you start growing, you know, I would say horizontally, and you start getting more items in the same menu. तो शुरुआत आपने की राजमा चावल से या इडली सांभर से, और बाद में आप आ सकते हैं डोसा पे, बाद में आप आ सकते हैं उपमा पे and so on so forth. So I hope I was clear, guys. I need a yes on the chat box, guys. I need a yes on the chat box, please.
Okay. In the meantime, I have also shared a group which we have created with Mr. Manveer is there, Deepshika is there, everybody is there. I would like all those who want to pursue this dream beyond this platform into a categorizing how to come out from this home kitchen into the cloud kitchen. So we have created a special group for you guys. Please join so that we can continue this discussion even after this platform, even after the show is over. I hope it's okay with you, Manveer ji.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Like I said, any way in which I can be of help to the community. Yogesh says yes. Anju says yes, very clear. Rashmi says yes, very clear. Mahesh says yes, very clear. Shankar says, fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. I think it's a very participative crowd. Thank you so much, Papa JC. You know, you've got me the right people to have this session with. So let's shift over to the next part. I wanted to share some reference examples with you because काफी बार पूछते हैं कि यार समझा दिया आपने, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया. इससे मैं एग्जांपल दूंगा. सुष्मिता चैटर्जी, again I went through online, I was just checking. So she has a signature dishes like Bengali luchi, aloo dum, egg devils, cheddar bora, you know, auntie treats, you know, who does like I think Tangra style cuisine, you know, chicken lollipops, spring rolls, Singaporean noodles, you know, these are all Indo-Chinese items. आप कितनी बार आप चाहेंगे कि आप मेनलैंड चाइना में जाके सिंगापुरी नूडल्स खाएं, आपको मजा तो टांगरा में आएगा, राइट? और जब कोरोना का टाइम हो तो आपको चाहिए कि आप रजनी जी के पास ऑर्डर प्लेस करें, राइट? So that's the kind of brand you have to build for yourself. That you know, it can be like a good example for her is like the way she had mentioned her name, Auntie's Treats. You know, like what Sushmita has mentioned, Made in Home. What a fantastic! I think, you know, like I said, they understand the basics of how you can build a brand for yourself. Like I said. Then Sweet Layers, like I said, by Prerna, very good. Like I said, these are all examples online which you can easily access at any given point in time. But ये एक तरह का example है कि आप देखिए कि ये जितने भी chefs हैं, कोई भी ऐसा नहीं कर रहा कि ये सुष्मिता जी ये नहीं कर रही कि वो साथ में नॉर्थ इंडियन खाना, दाल मखनी, बटर पनीर साथ में सर्व कर रही हैं. She has a niche set कि मेरे को तो मेरी बंगाली cuisine में मेरा niche है, मैं इसी को सर्व करूंगा, you know. And that's how you have to figure out that for yourself, guys. अब सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, जैसे मैंने बोला, खाना तो आप बना लेंगे, वो मुझे पता है, एंड ये बात हम सबको आती है कि धंधा कहां से आएगा, राइट गाइस? कितने लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं कि धंधा कहां से आएगा, सबसे बड़ा इशू है. मैं ऑर्डर तो खाना तो मैं बना लूंगा, यू नो, व्हाटएवर यू टोल्ड मी, ब्रांड बना लूंगा, नीश बना लूंगा, बट यार ऑर्डर कहां से लाऊं? एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू, For the first 2 years when I started my business, this is something I was figuring out, and I still figure out at times. You know, during Corona, all the bigger events have stopped happening. I'm still figuring it out. But that's where I think, you know, the home chefs are taking a large chunk of the pie from me at least. I don't know about the world, right? So कहाँ से order मिलेगा तो आज बात करते हैं इसके बारे में. So the first thing is, like Deepshika mentioned, family, followers, family, friends, and आपके followers. Now, what do I say? आपके followers, you know. Of course, your social media presence, I'll get deep into that later on. It's a proper session, you know, what I do with a lot of people within my community. But I'm just telling you, family and friends is your first go-to saviors, because experimentation उन्हीं के साथ होती है. आप मेरे customer के साथ experiment नहीं कर सकते, right? And once you start experimenting with them, you really start, you know, building your followers. And you start doing a lot of influencer work. काफी चीजें मैं उसमें ज़्यादा डिटेल में जा नहीं पाऊंगा because टाइम का कंस्ट्रेंट है. दूसरा है, जैसे हम बात करते हैं मेजर प्लेटफॉर्म्स, there's an entire understanding कि कैसे Zomato और Swiggy पे आप डिस्कस सकते हैं. They are more than open nowadays, from what I have seen through a lot of source files, that they are open to having home chefs on the platform. I will tell you in detail about that in the next slide. And lastly, something which has really exploded during COVID, and I would say this is something which will grow. I think 5x is a small number for this, right? So that is your home chef platforms. Food Cloud, Curryful, Nannigar is typically a Kolkata-based brand itself. Home Foodie, LBB, you know, you name it, and there are dime a dozen portals. आपको बस सोचना है कि आपने कहाँ प्रेजेंट करना है. और मैं आपको ये नहीं कह रहा कि आप इनमें से एक को पकड़े. यहाँ पर नीश एप्लीकेबल नहीं है, जैसे लोग समझते हैं. नीश यहाँ पर एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. जब आप बिजनेस शुरू करते हैं, हर जगह दिखे आप. बिजनेस का कॉन्सेप्ट है कि आप हर जगह दिखते रहें. And that is the first part of your business journey. I will get into these points much in detail, but list yourself on all these platforms just so that you start getting orders, because एक बड़ा important factor है कि आपको पहले दिन से आपको 15-20 ऑर्डर आने शुरू नहीं होते. And अगर आ भी गए, like what Deepshika was saying, that अगर 3 ऑर्डर आ गए, I don't know where she's gonna get the creative, I would say, motivation from. Right or wrong, Deepshika? I need a answer from you there.
True, very true. That
yeah? Agreed. So like I said, you have to be prepared for this, and I'll walk you through how you do that. But मोटा-मोटा लिस्ट करने के लिए आपको 3-4 चीजें चाहिए होती हैं, जो मेरे से भी कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ भी रहा था फसाए के बारे में, काफी चीजों के बारे में. तो कुछ चीजें होती हैं, जैसे सबसे पहली चीज आपको चाहिए होती है वो है FSSAI रजिस्ट्रेशन, फूड सेफ्टी एंड स्टैंडर्ड्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, जो अपील अथॉरिटी है. इसके बिना आपको कोई पोर्टल नहीं लेता. आप अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फॉलोअर्स को तो बेच देंगे, बट अगर आपको किसी भी पोर्टल में, चाहे स्विगी हो, जोमेटो हो, चाहे वो फूड क्लाउड हो, आपको बिना इसके आपको किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको लिस्ट नहीं करेंगे. दूसरा, आपको एक रेंट एग्रीमेंट चाहिए, जिसके बारे में आपको मैं मतलब लाइक आई सेड, ये आपका अगर घर है तो रेंट एग्रीमेंट नहीं, बट आपको एड्रेस प्रूफ देना होता है ब्रॉडली कि रेजिडेंशियल है, कमर्शियल है. दे डोंट गेट इनटू दोस डिटेल्स बिकॉज़ अ लॉट ऑफ क्लाउड किचन्स ऑपरेट आउट ऑफ रेजिडेंशियल एरियाज आल्सो, यू नो. तो ये काफी जरूरी है समझना आपके लिए कि ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि रेजिडेंशियल एरिया में एक कमर्शियल किचन चल रही है और पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लाउड किचन का ये है. उनको ये नहीं जानना प्लेटफॉर्म को कि आपके बिजनेस की कमर्शियल वायबिलिटी है या रेजिडेंशियल में आप काम कर रहे हैं. उनको ये पता होना चाहिए आपके पास एड्रेस का प्रूफ है या कोई रेंटल एग्रीमेंट है या नहीं है. उसके बाद एक मेन्यू कार्ड, which can be either a soft copy or an Excel. I would recommend that you make a proper. आजकल काफी सारे टेम्पलेट्स बनते हैं एंड काफी सारे डिजाइनर मिल जाते हैं आपको ऑनलाइन, आपके नेटवर्क में मिल जाएंगे. तो मेक अ गुड मेन्यू फॉर योरसेल्फ. लाइक आई सेड, ब्रांडिंग इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट. मैं पहले आप भी देखिए, आप भी कभी जब भी ऑर्डर करते हैं तो आप पहले ब्रांड देखते हैं कि कैसे उसने फोटो डाली आप पे खाने की, कैसे प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, ये बहुत जरूरी है. एंड आखिरी में आपको क्या चाहिए होता है, कंपनी इनकॉर्पोरेशन या पर्सनल पैन कार्ड. अगर कंपनी इनकॉर्पोरेशन नहीं भी है तो पर्सनल पैन कार्ड से काम चलता है. बट लाइक आई सेड, आई वुड नॉट रिकमेंड यू डूइंग दैट बिकॉज दैट इज नॉट हाउ यू शुड बी स्टार्टिंग. If you are serious about this business, only then get into this business. Because काफी लोग सोचते हैं कि क्योंकि खाली बैठे हैं कुछ टाइम में बिजनेस कर लेंगे, बट ऐसा ही बिजनेस चलता नहीं है. ये बिजनेस बहुत ही एफर्ट का बिजनेस है. जब आप इस बिजनेस को शुरू करेंगे आपको समझ में आएगा कि आपके पहले 100 कस्टमर आपके 1000 कस्टमर लाते हैं. तो वो लेकिन जो पहले 100 कस्टमर लाने के लिए आपको कम से कम 4 से 5 महीने का टाइम लग जाता है. वो बात अलग है, आई हैव सम वेज से आप उससे पहले कर सकते हैं. बट like I said, it's very important for you to understand कि ये 4 चीजें आपके पास अगर है. एंड आखिरी है बैंक अकाउंट, which can be which can also be savings account, but current is always preferred. And इसके साथ आपके कुछ आपके documents लगते हैं, इनके साथ एक आपको personal एक तरह का affidavit देना पड़ता है, and so on and so forth. But like I said, in totality, आपके पास ये 4-5 चीजें हैं, तो you are good to go and you are safe to start a cloud kitchen. And like I said, don't get overwhelmed about these things. ये बहुत simple चीजें हैं. Main चीज मैं फिर से बोलूंगा, अपने business को समझें, अपना brand बनाएं और अपनी niche बनाएं. उसके बाद we get into other aspects like marketing and all of that, right? So yeah, अपने खाने को promote करें. Like I said, you know what Papa JC said very clearly. The first thing, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. चाहे मैं कोलकाता चले जाऊं, चाहे मैं दिल्ली चले जाऊं, चाहे मैं चेन्नई चले जाऊं, चाहे बॉम्बे चले जाऊं, देसी धंधे वाला बंदा यही बात बोलता है, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. How visible are you as a home chef turned into a cloud kitchen, right? So आपका Facebook का पेज ऑन है नहीं है, इसमें आप देखिए कैसे WhatsApp की इंटीग्रेशन है, जिससे आपको डायरेक्टली ऑर्डर्स मिल सकते हैं. And like I said, टाइम का कंस्ट्रेंट है. I don't want to get into like I said, I do a entire 30-day program for this, but my only point is that the very fact we are doing this session, I have to club everything. तो जो मोटा पॉइंट है वो मैं समझूंगा, बाकी क्वेश्चन में से पूछ सकते हैं. आपकी WhatsApp फॉर बिजनेस, ये एक बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं आई है इस टाइम. WhatsApp फॉर बिजनेस में अपना प्रोफाइल बनाएं, उसमें यू मेंशन व्हाट इज द बेकरी यू आर रनिंग एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. बिकॉज लाइक आई सेड, काफी लोग आपको पूछेंगे फोटोज भेजने के लिए. सच्चा आपको उसी में आप यू कैन मेक अ कैटलॉग, यू कैन डू 20 थिंग्स एंड सो ऑन सो फोर्थ. So things become much easier with this, right? And lastly, Instagram. I mean, I can keep talking about Instagram, but Instagram is where the world is. It is the most active platform to be live on right now. मैंने सिर्फ एक पैंडेमिक में समझा है कि Instagram की वैल्यू क्या है, नहीं तो इससे पहले I also didn't know how powerful that can be, and I know people making lakhs through Instagram. But like I said, there are individual things, but मोटा मेरी कोशिश है कि आपको समझ आ गया होगा कि आप कैसे अपने ऑर्डर ले सकते हैं अपने बिजनेस में, और स्टार्टिंग के पहले 100 कस्टमर्स कैसे बिल्ड कर सकते हैं. तो दैट्स प्रीटी मच फ्रॉम माय साइड. एंड इफ यू थिंक you need to learn more, I just wanted to tell you one thing very clearly. I've shared the basics of everything in this session, but the last bonus point I had to share with you was the most important secret which you need to learn when you are starting your cloud kitchen. वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट सीक्रेट क्या हो सकता है आपको लगता है जब आप अपना क्लाउड किचन शुरू करते हैं? प्लीज मेरे से चैट बॉक्स में मुझे बताइए, आपको क्या लगता है कि 3 सीक्रेट तो मैं बता दिए आपको, इसके अलावा और कौन सा सीक्रेट हो सकता है जो आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है अपने क्लाउड किचन बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए? व्हाट डू यू थिंक गाइस? प्लीज ड्रॉप इन अ मैसेज ऑन द चैट बॉक्स. आई वुड रियली अप्रिशिएट दैट गाइस.
अपनी अच्छी शक्ल.
अपनी अच्छी शक्ल, क्या बात है. आपकी तो फिर ऐसे आपके तो क्लाउड किचन पहले दिन से शुरू हो गई फिर तो. Okay, dedication, standardize your recipes, passion, Kaushal says passion, Priyanka says consistency, Lalit says logistics or delivery, Sapna Grodia says good ingredients, Anju Jain says quality and dedication. Fantastic guys, I think you understand. But let me tell you one very important thing. ये सब की सब चीजें हैं बिजनेस के ऑपरेशन के पार्ट्स, बट सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट जो हम नहीं समझते हैं, जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एसेट आपके बिजनेस में, वो है guess. Guess guys, guess. I have not got my answer still. That is guys, that's you. You are the best asset in your business and you need to learn that guys. आप जितनी मर्जी कोशिश कर लें एक क्लाउड किचन बनाने के लिए, बट सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एसेट आपके बिजनेस में आप हैं, बिकॉज यू आर अ होम शेफ, home baker or a entrepreneur, wannabe food entrepreneur. So what is very important for you is to understand that you are the best asset of your business. And if you forget that, आप कोई भी बिजनेस कर लें, चाहे क्लाउड किचन, तो एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं, आप सर्वाइव ही नहीं कर सकते इस बिजनेस में. So you need to develop yourself, and that's pretty much what I had to share from my session. Thank you so much for having me. I'll take up more questions later on. These are my details. I hope I'm allowed to share. And like I said, more than happy to take your questions. And thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate that. Cheers.
Lovely, Banveer ji. I think you have answered so many questions which otherwise cannot be addressed in a forum in one such show. Yeah. I think most of the questions were addressed. Now, a few takeaways from your session which I have learned, which I've been watching. पहली बात तो ये कि आप घर की बनी बिरयानी 1300 में बेच सकते हैं. Calcutta is a biryani fanatic city, and you won't believe I received this the link that I shared in the morning that for the meeting. A lot of people who are into Sindhi food. Manveer ji, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just some issue with my webcam. I think it's
so. There are a lot of people who have mentioned that there are Sindhi. They are good Sindhi cooks. They specialize in Chinese food, Bengali food. So don't worry about pricing. I can see one question coming up again and again from Anju as to how to price it. Anju ji, don't worry about your pricing. Sky is the limit. Make yourself overpriced. Charge more. Only then the curiosity rises कि एक बार try करना चाहिए. Pricing is not about how much you're earning. Pricing is about how to make yourself one step over the other. I feel that if you have a specialty like this, Deepshika, I don't know how much you charge, because so far I've only got cakes which I could have without paying anything. But I'm telling you, people will buy at any price. Yes, Seema ji, people will buy at any price if you are actually selling them value. Somebody who's selling a value does not have a price. You cannot decide a price depending on, you're not buying a normal cake, you're not having a normal biryani. आज के दिन में अगर बिरयानी आपको भाई आज के दिन the market is selling full of biryani at 200 rupees per plate. अगर कोई suddenly एक image आता है that says this cost is 700 rupees, don't you think you will think twice कि क्या है ये? Let's try once. अगर आप में वो बात है, उस बिरयानी में वो बात है, I am telling you, it actually works. And the more you price it, like Nathwal ji said, the more you price it, the curiosity is bigger. Manveer ji, there are a few questions. In the meantime, friends, please
allow me a minute, guys. Just allow me a minute. I just have some error in my webcam.
Please raise your hands to ask your questions. Please raise, instead of asking in the chat box, I would like these questions to be generalized for others to answer also. So please raise your hands, ask your direct questions. जो सबसे important बात मैं करना चाहता हूँ मनवीर जी, you mentioned about FSSAI.
Yes, please. Tell me,
okay.
Please.
So how does one get to it? Suppose there are people, please raise your hands and ask your question directly instead of asking in the chat box. How do people get to that first level of FSSAI? Is there a way, or is there some one window opportunity for them to register?
Well, I mean, like I said, there's a very simple process, उसमें काफी सारे elements होते हैं. Am I visible now? Am I fine? Can you see me?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
So, like I said, FSSAI is a very basic process. पहले पर समझते हैं FSSAI होता क्यों है? FSSAI से basically आप government के records में आते हैं कि आप एक credible food vendor हैं, ठीक है? तभी Zomato और Swiggy उसकी मांग करता है. You need to understand the why before you ask me the what and how, right? तो ये बहुत जरूरी है समझना कि FSSAI की जरूरत क्यों है. दूसरा पॉइंट है कि इसकी licensing is very simple. You can speak to any lawyer. I mean, we also do, help you out.
आपके पास कोई window है क्या? Do you have a window that can help them get this FSSAI? I mean,
absolutely. I will share that. Like I said, we have multiple, advisory plans. What we do. I will share that with you in specific. If you want, I can share that at the end of the session.
Please share. In fact, I just read somebody, Shankar Singh, saying that he can help with these documents also. So there are many people who are there to help you with these licenses.
Yeah.
In fact, अगर मनवीर जी मैं ये सोच रहा था, while you were saying, there are so many such small roadside vendors who are listed with this Swiggy and Zomato. मतलब they must have also got it. तो अगर उनको मिल सकता है तो आपके लिए कोई challenge है ही नहीं. Because your level of maintenance will be far better than what they are doing. But they are surviving and thriving rather. So आपके लिए कोई difficulty है ही नहीं.
Absolutely.
Manveer ji, I also read in that platform that from where I got connected with you, is that you also do these workshops.
Yeah.
What are they all about?
So actually, I don't know whether this is the right platform to share that or not, but like I said, so basically, like I said, we definitely understood that there's a big market to really leverage about the overall cloud kitchen business per se. And we work very simply on 3 specific models. क्या होता है कि what I've learned is, and that's after when I wrote my first book, I realized that there's a big gap in the market, and the way people are losing their jobs, people need genuine advisory when they want to start a food business. A lot of people end up spending a lot of money in the food business, but eventually they later on get to know कि यार हमने गलती कर दी, and we didn't know about that, and in that process they lose out on the first 6-7 months to 1 year of their entire career as well as their money, right? So we basically had a very simple model wherein which if you allow me to share my screen, I'll just share that with you.
Please.
How we guys, I don't, like I said, it's not from the perspective of any sort of promotion, but I'm just telling you why, because you've asked me. So how we go about is, we go about through three aspects typically, which is about if people need FSSAI registration, how people can register themselves on these platforms and all of that. Then it's basically about insight कि उन्हें क्या क्या बिजनेस पे करना चाहिए, ऑनलाइन लिस्टिंग कैसे होगी और पहले 100 कस्टमर्स कैसे लाए. ये काफी सारे लोगों के लिए दिक्कत ये आती है कि पहले 100 कस्टमर्स कहां से आएंगे. And I'm telling you, there's an entire process of something called sales funnel. मुझे पता नहीं कितने लोग समझते हैं, कितने लोग समझेंगे, but sales funnel एक ऐसा तरीका होता है जिससे आप अपने बिजनेस में you can basically bring in you can invite customers through a very good offer, and you basically convert them and you get them into an entire cycle जहां से you keep recurring them, you keep getting recurring orders from them, और बाद में उन्हीं set of customers के database को यूज करते हुए आप उनको बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स बेचते हैं आपके, जैसे आप अपने बिजनेस को एक्सपैंड करते हैं. So like I said, we give you knowledge on the first 100 customers how you can get as a cloud kitchen, and lastly we basically help you with hand holding, which is basically जहां पे personally मेरी team involved रहती है, and we also I do a couple of personal sessions, but typically my team is involved, where in which we do a one-to-one strategy call session. We do an entire learning management system पे एक software होता है हमारा जहां पर हम cloud kitchen mastery program करते हैं, and then we give you all that ज्ञान about this particular aspect. But like I said, this is just to tell you that we have all these plans which are set from the perspective of how we help cloud kitchen owners to I would say any entrepreneur, not only a home chef, not only a home baker, but any entrepreneur who wants to start a cloud kitchen business. So for them we have these kind of different options, what we offer them. Yeah.
Okay, we have in the chat, there are a lot of people saying that they have an existing kitchen. So we have shared a group in the WhatsApp for a group. We have created a group for this. Please join there. We can take this conversation on one-to-one level, wherein we can give you solutions. There, I also received a message from someone that they created a cloud kitchen, but that would not take off for some reason. So we can bring all these home kitchens to one ready-made cloud kitchen. We'll give them the opportunity of baking, cooking or whatever, and then we can float it. I mean, it's possible to get an aggregator into the platform also. In fact, I will also try and get one of these official aggregators. I must not mention the name, but yes, Swiggy could join into that group as well to help you take it forward. So it's not a very challenging task as I see. I also understand one more thing from this entire session. There are two ways to upscale. One is in volume. One is in volume, as in you can, instead of selling one plate, you start selling 100 plates. The other is in value. Once you have the opportunity of saying no to 5 and only agreeing for 3, those 3 will give you the value because you are only willing to sell to 3 at a very high price. So you can either upscale in value or upscale in volume. So that opportunity is there, up to you. You can decide from your hand whether you want to sell today or not. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप क्लाउड किचन में चले जाएंगे तो you will have to supply every single day. नहीं, you can decide. You can decide that I do not want to sell today. My kitchen is closed. So switch it off. The aggregator, or should I say the platforms, जितने Swiggy, Zomato, जितने भी हैं, they give you the option. एक उनको आपको एक proper यहाँ से आपको operation option मिलता है जहाँ से आप बोलेंगे कि मेरे को इसका kitchen बंद है. It's not available for today. तो तीसरी बात जो मैंने सीखी आज, आप अपना एक यूएसपी सिग्नेचर डिश एस्टैब्लिश करिए जो आपका है ऑलरेडी. किसी का राजमा चावल हो सकता है, किसी का सिंधी कड़ी एंड राइस हो सकता है, किसी का सिर्फ एक बेसिक आलू जीरा और पूरी हो सकता है. उसको लेकर आप स्टार्ट करिए. Do not give up. I think it's a time that you come out of your kitchen, go into the cloud, start selling from whatever you can. I know a lot of these ladies are there. I know a lady who stays in New Alipur. She works from home. I don't want to mention her name. She works from home and through referrals, she's getting decent orders. But for her, it's again an opportunity. जहां उनको कुछ करना नहीं है. She decides a price which is slightly more than what she's earning. People will come to their house. आपके घर से खाना टाइम से लेके जाएंगे. You start getting money into your pocket and so you are earning. So you decide your timings, you decide what you want to do. I think it's about time you move out of your home kitchen. I want questions to be asked. He is here. He's someone who's about to answer or give you answers to all your questions that you want to know. Now we've heard about the pros of Cloud Kitchen. Let's talk about the cons. हमने वो अच्छी बातें सारी कर ली क्लाउड किचन की, थोड़ी सी अब डिफिकल्ट बातें करते हैं. इसमें चैलेंजेस क्या है मनवीर जी?
देखिए, सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है ये समझना that this is a very tight margin business. A lot of times जब लोग शुरू करते हैं, लोगों को क्या लगता है कि क्लाउड किचन शुरू कर देंगे, खर्चा कुछ है नहीं स्टार्टिंग में, एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट कोई कैपिटल की है नहीं, आप घर किचन से भी शुरू कर सकते हैं. प्रॉब्लम इज दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. पहली बात तो ऑर्डर आने में टाइम लगता है, उसके लिए आपको एडवर्टाइजिंग एंड मार्केटिंग पे थोड़ा इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है when you want to become a cloud kitchen, because then we're talking about you becoming a brand. And the second thing is you have to counter this element of commissions. जो हर एग्रीगेटर कमीशन आपसे, हर एग्रीगेटर जैसे आपने बताया स्विगी, जोमेटो, फूड क्लाउड, नन्हीघर, एवरीवन वर्क्स ऑन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कमीशन. वो आपसे कमीशन लेंगे. तभी मैंने आपको अगर आपने सुना होगा, मैंने आपको उसमें मेंशन क्या किया कि व्हाइल आप इन सब प्लेटफॉर्म्स को यूज करते हैं टू गेट योर फर्स्ट ऑर्डर्स, बट आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव ये रहना चाहिए है कि आप उनको कैसे, हाउ यू कैन गेट देम टू योर सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस, यू नो. So the biggest con in the cloud kitchen business is the commissions, because the commissions start at 15% going up to 27 to 28%. But इसमें एक important factor है कि अभी कुछ time बाद, I'm just sharing a fact with you, कि Amazon, Google, Make My Trip, all of them they are coming in food delivery, जिसकी वजह से सबके commissions कम होंगी. But आज की डेट में अगर इसमें एक जो genuine I would say con है, वो है of commissions, because your commissions is something which will really hit you. और एक आखिरी चीज जो मैं बोलना चाहूंगा इसमें, that इसका एक बहुत बड़ा कॉन ये आता है कि स्टार्टिंग में ना इट्स अ पेशेंस गेम. पेशेंस गेम क्या होती है कि आपको स्टार्टिंग में काफी लोग को लगता है कि यार स्विगी जोमेटो पे ऑर्डर लिस्ट कर लिया, अब तो ऑर्डर ही ऑर्डर आएंगे. बट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपके पहले रिव्यूज बिल्ड करने पड़ते हैं. आपको लोगों को टच बेस करना पड़ता है, उन्हें बोलना पड़ता है रिव्यूज लिखने के लिए आपके बारे में. आपको पहले दिन से ऑर्डर्स नहीं आएंगे. और उसमें लोग करते क्या ज्यादातर कि वो ज्यादा मेन्यू को बढ़ा देते हैं, अपनी कॉस्ट बढ़ाते हैं, बैकएंड पे एक नया शेफ हायर कर लेते हैं. उनको लगता है कि अब लिस्टिंग तो हो गई, सब कर लें. सो द मोमेंट यू इंक्रीज योर ओवरहेड कॉस्ट, बिकॉज ये बिजनेस सिर्फ है ओवरहेड कॉस्ट पे, एक तरह से देखा जाए तो. खाना तो आप खाने की कॉस्ट कितनी रहेगी, 35-40%, मोटा ज्यादा से ज्यादा भी 35-40% भी पैसे कमा सकते हैं अगर आपकी प्राइसिंग उस हिसाब से. उसके काफी सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं जो मैं बात कर सकता हूँ. बट एक मेजर कौन है वो है कि लोगों में पेशेंस नहीं होता इस बिजनेस में सस्टेन करने के लिए, बिकॉज ये बहुत टाइट मार्जिन का बिजनेस है ओवरऑल. सो या दीस आर द 3 कॉन्स आई पर्सनली बिलीव. या
बट अगर अपने को सपोज करो वैल्यू ऑफ स्केल करना हो, आई गेट योर पॉइंट. व्हेन वी आर द margin is a challenge if you are looking at high volumes. I am looking at value proposition for these people who are joining here. They could join for a higher value proposition, as in trying to earn a little more by selling something very unique. Something एक बार खिलाने वाली बात है. अब वो सिंपल सा बात है. आज के दिन पे जो चीज हर कोई क्या सोचता है, क्योंकि बॉस देखिए आज एक एडवांटेज पोजीशन है. आफ्टर दिस पैंडेमिक द एडवांटेज ऑफ होम ओवर द आउटसाइडर्स इज मच बिगर. Today, the old establishments, they come with a huge establishment cost, so they cannot cut the prices. आज के दिन अगर आप किसी भी रेस्टोरेंट में जाएं तो 350-400 रुपए के नीचे कोई डिश नहीं आती है.
सही बात है.
अगर आप वही चीज घर में अच्छे से बना के दो, even at selling at 200 rupees, you are giving a better product, a little better volume.
Absolutely.
So you're still earning money. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप कंपेयर करें उनके साथ, जरूरी नहीं है. But there is a lot of earning there, because I think today you are head on with those people who have a brand, who have been there for several years, and today after all the challenges they cannot cut their cost, क्योंकि उनके पास एक particular cost है. The establishment cost is very very high. So you should come forward, you create a USP. If you have some good items that you can actually take it forward, you should not sit at home, is what I feel.
This is where I would mention, like you rightly mentioned, when you say about the value proposition. अब एग्जांपल लेते हैं, कोई समवन इज डूइंग बेसिक फिश करी, ठीक है. अगर वो होम शेफ खुद अपने नेटवर्क में चाय बेचना, शी कैन सेल इट फॉर अ सर्टेन प्राइस. नाउ लेट दैट बी एक्सप्राइज्ड टू बी 200 रुपीस. बट यही प्राइस अगर आप थोड़ी अच्छी फोटोज के साथ आप एक ऑनलाइन एग्रीगेटर पे डालें, the same item you can charge for 400 rupees because he's not seen you. वो जानता नहीं है आप होम शेफ है, आप समझ रहे हैं? So the same item she was selling for 200 rupees to her own network, she can sell that same item for 400, 500 rupees on the platform. It is just about how she promotes and how she builds that brand around her. जो मैं बार-बार बोल रहा था, अगर brand नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं है. सबसे पहली बात ऑनलाइन बिजनेस में.
I received a message on the chat box from Mr. Lalit Lohia. He's saying something again and again. Why doesn't he come forward? Lalit ji, आप please आगे आए ना. Let's have a discussion straight off. Yeah. Lalit ji, please come forward. I want to please raise your hand. I want to unmute you. Ravi, can you please bring Lalit ji in? Lalit Lohia.
Hi.
Hi, Lalit.
Hi. You see, my concern is that when you are starting a home kitchen or a cloud kitchen or whatever you may say, and you are basically trying to serve fresh cooked food or something of that sort, now that has to be within a limited reach of a area. Like I live in a city like Bombay, and now if I'm staying in Juhu and my order, somebody places an order from Cuff Parade, it will take me at least 2 hours for the delivery. So therefore, my area of servicing of the order would remain within where I can deliver food within, say, half an hour or 40 minutes. One cannot wait indefinitely for the orders.
Absolutely.
So that is a concern for the cloud kitchen. So the number of clients you serve becomes limited, sort of. That's my concern. How you address this problem?
So your question, what I understand is, your question is that so hypothetically you are based in Juhu and you get a customer order from Cuff Parade. तो वो order लेने में, order बनाने से लेके order deliver करने के time में, customer will not wait, you know. And how do you address that problem?
Exactly.
Sir, I will tell you, whenever you list on any platform, sir, first of all,
that I'm aware of, that you can switch off, switch on, and you can mention that the area, the distance you can cover, all those things I'm aware of.
Absolutely. अब आता है सर सेकंड पॉइंट जो आपका है कि अगर आप होम शेफ, इफ यू ऑपरेटिंग विद इन योर ओन कॉलोनी, हाउ यू नो, लाइक आई गिव यू माय परफेक्ट एग्जांपल. माय एग्जांपल इज माय किचन इज इन कांदीवली इन बॉम्बे, और मेरे मोस्टली सारे ऑर्डर्स होते हैं वर्ली के या तो फिर लोअर परेल के. अब एग्जांपल देता हूं सर आपको. इन दिस काइंड ऑफ केसेस व्हाट यू नीड टू टेल योर कस्टमर्स इज दैट यू हैव टू प्लेस अ प्री ऑर्डर. यू अंडरस्टैंड? देयर इज अ कांसेप्ट ऑफ प्री ऑर्डर दैट यू हैव अ सेट मेन्यू इन प्लेस कि आपकी 4 से 5 आइटम हो, ज्यादा अराउंड 12 आइटम या 15 आइटम ना हो आपके मेन्यू में. एंड यू टाई अप विद अ लॉजिस्टिक्स सर्विसेज प्रोवाइडर. जैसे बॉम्बे में एक लॉजिस्टिक्स सर्विस प्रोवाइडर है ग्रैब, जैसे ग्रैब के नाम से. दिल्ली में एक है पिच के नाम से. तो आपने कुछ नहीं करना, आपने एक सेट टाइम पे उनको आपने बोल दिया कि इफ यू वांट टू प्लेस एन ऑर्डर अबव 5 to 10 किलोमीटर्स वेयर आपकी बैंडविड्थ नहीं है डिलीवर करने की, आप उनको बोलेंगे प्री ऑर्डर करें, और आप ऐसे ही थर्ड पार्टी लॉजिस्टिक्स सर्विसेज प्रोवाइडर के साथ आप टाई अप करेंगे जिससे वो आराम से डिलीवर कर पाए उनको ऑन टाइम. यू अंडरस्टैंड?
गॉट इट.
सो इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल प्रोसेस. पॉइंट क्या है सर, देखिए आप और हम सबके सब है टू सर्व द कस्टमर, बट पॉइंट इज ओनली वन. यू टू टेल हिम कि खाना आपको मिलेगा, प्री ऑर्डर में मिलेगा तो टाइम से मिलेगा. अगर आप अभी ऑर्डर करोगे और 2 घंटे बाद मिलेगा तो वो गलती आपकी है कि आपने उनको ठीक से कम्युनिकेट नहीं किया. कस्टमर इज वेरी रैशनल इन दैट सेंस. उनको आप पहले से बोलेंगे कि प्री ऑर्डर करो तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. यू अंडरस्टैंड?
या, गॉट इट.
In fact, मैं आज before coming for the platform, I was looking up for these home cooked food on Swiggy and Zomato, and then I went to the cloud to check. As in Google से मैंने check करने की कोशिश कर रहा था. The number of people that look for home cooked food has increased phenomenally. There's an article there. It was showing the demand for home cooked food has increased phenomenally over the last few months. There are people looking for this home cooked food on a very, very regular basis. So we're missing out on this market very strongly if we are not able to cater to their needs. We have Pradeep Kanodia ji who wants to ask. Kanodia ji, I'm unmuting you. Please ask.
नहीं, मैं पूछ नहीं रहा था, मैं इनको ललित जी को बता रहा था कि जोमेटो और स्विगी ने एक आजकल सिस्टम चालू किया. वो अपने किचन को, जैसे मैं किचन ऑन करता हूँ जोमेटो के उसमें बैनर तले, तो वो जैसे लिलवा में, कलकत्ते के पास लिलवा एक जगह है, वहाँ मैंने किचन उनके बिहाफ में बनाया है. तो वो वहाँ ब्रांड जैसे अरसलान को उन्होंने वहाँ दे दिया, तो अब अरसलान उनके लिलवा वालों के लिए बहुत नजदीक हो गया। तो वो टाइम जो कह रहे हैं कि 2 घंटा लग जाएगा, समझ लीजिए आप पार्क सर्कस से जाने में तो 2 घंटा लगेगा, लेकिन लिलवा लाल वहाँ कोई ऑर्डर देगा तो वो 20 मिनट में ही पहुंच जाएगा, वही क्वालिटी का फूड। दैट्स इट।
बेसिकली ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि these brands, these aggregators are now collaborating with individuals to start a cloud kitchen and give them a setup. तो ये छोटी-छोटी किचन, सब किचन बना देते हैं, आपको एरिया दे देते हैं जहाँ पर अपना खाना कहीं से भी लेकर आओ, या गरम करो या फिर उसको सेमी फिनिश में लाके
कुक करते हैं।
आप प्रॉपर कुक भी करें, मतलब you have a proper kitchen there for everybody.
Absolutely,
Yes.
sir. What he's talking about is something called access kitchens, जिसे कहते हैं थर्ड पार्टी किचन्स। क्या करते हैं, Zomato, Swiggy, ऐसे काफी सारे इंडिपेंडेंट प्लेयर्स आ रहे हैं जहाँ पे दे प्रोवाइड यू एवरीथिंग, राइट फ्रॉम आपका बर्नर से लेके, जो आपकी भट्टियां होती हैं आपकी, अगर समझेंगे हिंदी में लोग, आपके बर्नर से लेके, आपके फ्रिज से लेके, योर वर्किंग टेबल्स, एवरीथिंग, अ प्रॉपर प्रोफेशनल किचन आपको प्रोवाइड करती है स्विगी या जोमेटो, अपने जोमेटो या स्विगी किचन पे। बट उसमें कुछ चैलेंजेस हैं, और तभी मैं आपके साथ रिकमेंड नहीं कर रहा, बिकॉज वो एक होम शेफ के प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए सही नहीं रहेगा।
Exactly.
बिकॉज उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है, आपका पहले दिन से आपका रेंट शुरू हो जाता है अराउंड 35-40,000 का। उसके बाद जब आप रेंट पे करते हैं, रेंट के ऊपर आपके उतने ऑर्डर्स नहीं होते, और जो ऑर्डर आते भी हैं उस पे आपको 25% की कमीशन भी पे करनी पड़ती है। तो ओवरऑल आपको बहुत अच्छा लगेगा ये समझ के कि आपने तो विद इन से 35-40,000 रुपीज मुझे एक प्रोफेशनल किचन मिल गई। लेकिन अगर आपके पास उतने ऑर्डर्स ही नहीं है जस्टिफाई करने के लिए, जो ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं उसमें भी आपके 25-30% आपकी कमीशन कट रही है, तो द इकोनॉमिक्स विल नॉट वर्क आउट फॉर यू। That's why I recommend that you should shift to a access kitchen. It's a good model. But क्या होता है, एग्रीगेटर प्लेटफॉर्म भी ये देखता है कि अगर आप, जैसे you were telling me about स्विगी सबसे पहली चीज देखेगा आपके कितने ऑर्डर्स आते हैं। अगर आपके ऑर्डर्स दिन के 100 ऑर्डर्स हैं हाइपोथेटिकली, तो 100 ऑर्डर्स है वो कैलकुलेट करता है कि अगर मैं कमीशन कम कर दूं 10%, 12%, तो मैं कितना कमा सकता हूं। अब इसी को कंपेयर करते हैं, जब आप बिजनेस शुरू करते हैं, आपके स्टार्टिंग में ऑर्डर्स आएंगे 5 से 10, तो इट विल नॉट वर्क आउट फॉर यू, इट विल नॉट वर्क आउट फॉर देम। That's why I recommend that when you're starting out, operate from your existing setup. Because जब आप थोड़े से पैसे कमा लेंगे ना बिजनेस से, तो you will not mind investing into marketing, 20 things. सारे मॉडल्स अवेलेबल हैं। आजकल तो ऐसा भी मॉडल आ रहा है कि आपको स्टाफ भी रखने की जरूरत नहीं अपने पेरोल पे, आपको स्टाफ भी थर्ड पार्टी से मिलता है। But like I said, it is a too advanced stage, and it will not relate to everyone in this group. I hope you understand.
Yes. Yes. ये ठीक है।
Manmeer ji, the other issue with the satellite kitchen is that when you are doing it in your kitchen, your chef, you are the chef, you know how to cook. In satellite kitchen, how do you go and cook?
No, satellite kitchen, how do you go and cook? As in, sir, if it's an access kitchen, I'll tell you, access kitchen is meant for brands. It is meant for a Fasos. It is meant for a Barrows.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
उनका setup बड़ा है। लेकिन अगर हम लोग आज बात कर रहे हैं कि कैसे आप, like the first thing I told you, कैसे अपने पैशन को प्रोफेशन में कन्वर्ट करते हैं। और पैशन जब शुरुआत करते हैं, मेरा ये मानना है कि पैशन में ज्यादा पैसे नहीं खर्चने चाहिए, अपने पैशन को थोड़ा टेस्ट करना चाहिए। अगर आपको लगता है आपका खाना लोग पसंद कर रहे हैं, तभी आप इन्वेस्ट करें इसमें।
एग्री विद यू।
मनवीर जी, मैंने उनकी बात का जवाब दिया कि वो 2 घंटे नहीं लगते हैं, ये कह रहा था मैं। ये आप जो कह रहे हैं वो सही है, आप जो कह रहे हैं वो सही है वैसे। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Thank you.
Deepshika ji, I want to ask you a question. Are you there? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm very much here.
Okay. Now my question to you is, how do you feel about the session? Because you are an ideal candidate here, where you are also a housewife, a baker by passion, and you have a dream to take it forward into the level next. How convinced are you with this particular session?
80% I am.
You have a scope. I think it is time that you have to eventually move out of your home kitchen and see your kids. I know your priority is your house and everything is there, but I want to understand from Manveer ji. Manveer ji, now that she is 80% through, how to make her 100% through into this?
So more than happy to answer any queries. Like I said, I'm all yours. Any questions you would be having, and I'll make sure that Deepshika starts a cloud kitchen in times to come, at least post this session. Please ask me whatever questions you have.
I have one more very good passionate cook, Smita Khurana ji. I want you to ask your question.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jiten ji, for the opportunity. First, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Smita Khurana. I'm a home baker, self-taught home baker, and I've been into this business quite some past, say around more than 4 years now, 4 to 5 years. And secondly, I have a question. First, I would like to congratulate you for the excellent presentation and giving us such an insightful idea about what is Cloud Kitchen all about. And for me, I'm thankful because it's coming absolutely at the right time when I'm planning to go online. So my query regarding this is how to do the pricing. Very honestly, I do all kinds of cakes, from tea time cakes to wedding cakes, everything with fondant and everything. But and for an average truffle cake, it is 650. I price it. But online, I understand, like if we go comparing with others, how do I do it, and how do I survive?
So this is something which is a genuine query for everyone who has who's starting out, that कितने में price करें, कैसे करें. इसके दो universal models हैं. I would want to go slightly theoretical यहाँ पे, but मैं आपको शेयर करता हूँ. एक होता है margin based और दूसरा होता है market based. ठीक है? Margin based कहाँ होता है कि market के ना कुछ fundamental logics बने पड़े पहले से. Like मैंने आपको बताया 30%, 25% food cost, 35% food cost. ये कुछ एक तरह के market के fundamental starting से बने हुए हैं. ठीक है? So what you need to check is, अगर आपके item की cost 100 रुपए है और आपको अपनी food cost रखनी है 33% of your sale price, ठीक है? तो आप क्या करेंगे, उसको डायरेक्टली 3x कर देंगे, 3x, ठीक है? 100 रुपए की चीज को आप कर देंगे 300 रुपए का, जिससे आपकी your cost should be 30% of your food cost irrespective, just so that you factor in everything else, ठीक है? और अगर आप ये है तब जब आप डायरेक्टली सेल्स कर रहे हैं. If you are selling through an aggregator, now the only thing what you should be doing when you were selling through an aggregator to factor that 20% जो ऊपर से आता है, अब वो 20% आप उसके ऊपर और ऐड कर दीजिए, जिससे you are not spending anything out of your own pocket. ठीक है? तो पहला हो गया मार्जिन बेस, जहां पर आपने यूनिवर्सल थंब रूल यूज किया कि आपकी जो आइटम थी, आइटम पे आपने 3x या 30% फूड कॉस्ट समझ के आपने इसकी रिवर्स कैलकुलेशन कर दी. ठीक है? और अगर स्विगी या कोई
इसको अगर आप 100 रुपए के हिसाब से, सपोज द कॉस्ट इज 100 रुपीज, वैसे समझाए तो इजी होगा सबके लिए.
हाँ, अगर 100 रुपए की आइटम है, जैसे मैं बताया आपको,
कॉस्ट की
आइटम को आप 3x कर लो, 3x 300, यू मेक इट 300 रुपीज. आपको देखना क्या है कि जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, फूड कॉस्ट क्या होती है आपकी. फूड कॉस्ट आपकी 25 से 30% से ऊपर नहीं होनी चाहिए, कुछ भी हो जाए. ठीक है? तो अगर आप चेक करेंगे 300 पे, if you do a simple math, your on 300 rupees, if you want to take 30% food cost, your cost should be 90 rupees. आपकी केक की कॉस्ट 90 रुपए से ऊपर नहीं होनी चाहिए, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. ठीक है? तब जाके आप 300 रुपए बेचेंगे. आप समझे?
ओके, हाँ जी.
So this is the margin base. अब लेकिन ये तो था theoretical. अब समझते हैं मार्केट को देखकर. Now if you are in a market like Tangra, okay, because you'll relate to that, जहाँ पे सब मोमोज बेच रहे हैं, जहाँ पे सब शेजवान स्टाइल आइटम बेच रहे हैं, तो then is when you have to look at market based, कि what is the price. So since you are since you're into the baking category, then you will check what is it that Deepshika is charging, what is it a Flurries is charging, and what is my niche, जिसके अकॉर्डिंग मैं बीच में प्राइस चार्ज करूं पैसे, या मैं उससे कम चार्ज करूं, और उसके अकॉर्डिंग अपनी कॉस्ट निकालते हैं. बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं कर सकते ना कि अगर आपकी गलती की वजह से, लाइक लॉट टाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस, जो काफी बार दिक्कत आती है कि काफी सारे होम शेफ्स आइटम खरीदते हैं नॉर्मल सुपरमार्केट से. अब सुपरमार्केट से चीजें लेंगे तो उनकी फूड कॉस्ट हाई रहेगी, जिसके बेसिस पे यू विल, जो चीज 90 रुपीज की होनी चाहिए थी, वो आपकी कॉस्ट करेगी 150 की, तो आप कस्टमर को चार्ज करेंगे 450-500 रुपीज. अब वो पे करने को राजी नहीं है, तो आपके लिए हाउ विल यू वर्क आउट द इकोनॉमिक्स, यू अंडरस्टैंड?
राइट.
सो लाइक आई सेड, इट इज मार्जिन बेस्ड, जहां पर एक थंब रूल आप यूज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप मार्केट को भी देखें कि आपका कंपटीशन क्या चार्ज कर रहा है, और उसके बेसिस पे आप अपनी प्राइसिंग सेट करें अपनी नीश के अकॉर्डिंग, कि आप हाई एंड केक्स में डील करते हैं, आप मीडियम टर्म में, आप मिड लेवल में डील करते हैं, या आप बल्क में डील करते हैं, जैसे हम लोग खरीदते हैं काफी सारी बेकरी से, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप चेक करेंगे. ओके, होप दैट वाज यूजफुल. थैंक यू.
Yeah, thank you to quite a big extent. Thank you.
For further details, Smitaji, join that group, WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I joined.
Actually exchange ideas and interact with him, because he is there very much in the group. I made sure that I hold him back because this is something which should not end here. We should take it to the level next.
That would be really appreciable.
Yeah, I'm so honored that you're here today to ask a question because I know you're a very good chef yourself.
Thank you so much. This is my big concern because right now I'm getting into this. So how to do the pricing with the Swiggy and Zomato and how to go about what percentage to add on and what pricing to do, keeping in mind the competition that I have in Calcutta.
Yeah.
Mahesh Mundra ji, आप हमारा group join कर ले WhatsApp वाला because Mr. Manveer is there. He's going to address them directly to you because this session was just about the basics of how to move from home kitchen to the cloud kitchen. There are several levels. There are many other issues. How to market yourself, how to brand yourself, how to create a page, how to advertise, how to make yourself bigger than the others, how to make yourself bigger than what you are actually. So to understand so many other things. Okay, Ravi ji, Mr. Ravi Katiyar wants to ask a question. Can you please unmute him? Haan, Ravi, पूछिए.
Yeah. Audible? Am
Yes,
I audible?
Yes.
Mr. Anand, very nice meeting you. I want to ask you a question. I am actually now already in this business. I have a takeaway and a home delivery counter. It's a small outlet. I'm serving Chinese and Thai food. Now, basically, I don't have any footfall. It's not like a cloud kitchen. It's a small area. It's around 250 square feet, right on the main road, with no sit-in facility. It's basically all deliveries. But the question is, I don't have any walk-in customers, and I'm totally dependent on these aggregators. Now, for some reason, it's not working out with these aggregators because, as you have mentioned, the commission has gone up to almost 28 to 30%, taking all the gateway charges and the taxes and GST and all that. Now, I also live in a very competitive area where I cannot add that 25 or 30% of the aggregator commission on my price, because then it's not feasible for me to sell. I won't be able to sell because I won't be able to compete with my competitors here. And the second question is, a place like Calcutta, Kolkata, we do not have any private delivery people yet. We have been working on it, and we are trying to find somebody. There was one company which was little active, but then it went silent. So we are totally dependent on Swiggy and Zomato, and it's actually not working out. So I don't understand, how do you survive even if you have a cloud kitchen, a place of Calcutta like Calcutta, and you don't have a delivery partner. And if you have to keep on depending on these people and Swiggy and Zomato, it is basically not possible to work. And if you have, unless you have your own delivery fleet, which I don't think it's that possible to maintain one.
So, like I said, these are what I call as burning questions, burning questions where everyone feels. And the reason why I was smiling was that this is something which we also faced. When we were, in the process of setting up our first 2 cloud kitchens, I remember. And let me tell you one thing, like you said, first of all, about third-party logistics services. Allow me some time. I will share a data point with you or a contact with you, because I know that there are people who are dealing into this. In fact, why are you even depending on that? There are so many third-party logistics services provider. Even courier companies are getting into home delivery because they have to utilize the entire day. I think if you do a slight bit of research on that part, how do you go about? Second comes in is the question about how do you manage? Should you keep your personal delivery staff, or should you depend on the third parties itself? Is that your question? What is your question exactly like?
Yes, it is my question, but at the same time, like I said, maintaining your own delivery staff at this point in time cannot be very feasible, because if you have one person working for you, it doesn't suffice.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If you keep 2 or 3 people, then you have to give them a vehicle. You have your own overhead costs. So it basically doesn't work out for a small unit like mine.
Agreed.
Unless and until I have a very big unit where I have my own, maintain my own fleet, which I'm not doing. So I want to get partnered with some third-party, delivery company, so that at least I can save on commissions. And also, the aggregators will not force me to give discounts. You see, if I am not giving any discounts today on Swiggy or Zomato, my name never shows up. So until and unless you are my loyal customer and you search for Cococino, that is the name of my brand. You don't. Nobody else knows who's Cococino because I am not giving that 30%, 40% discount. So I have to give the discount because I am in the delivery business or home delivery business. I don't have my own dining facility where I have walk-in customers.
Absolutely.
So I lose out on that too. So I want to save that discount which I'm passing on to the customers because Swiggy forces me to do that or the aggregator forces me to do that. Plus the exorbitant commission that we have to pay these guys.
So Ravi, I'll tell you quickly, because this is a more technical question because of the fact that this is a session for home chefs pretty much, and for them it will be too specific. But in short, if I answer your question, I'll tell you this is the same problem. What a lot of cloud kitchen players face typically. Now, if you like you said in your questions itself that if you are based in a hub of kitchens, like if you're in that area where in which you have a lot of competition nearby, this is the right time where in which you should do two things. One is speak to your landlords and reduce your rentals because one telling you is इसमें resource sharing का part आता है एक बार मोटा. दूसरा part आता है वो है collaboration का. That you have to collaborate with other kitchens within your vicinity and you have to invest into joint riders. The problem in the food business is what? कि सारे orders आपको 12 से 3 के बीच में आएंगे और 7 से 10 के बीच में आएंगे. So while you might want to not keep you might want to keep your personal riders, they will not suffice because आपको उसी टाइम पे अगर आपको 10 ऑर्डर आ गए तो वो बंदा डिलीवर कैसे करेगा. But saying that, what a lot of people, what we are doing in a lot of our kitchens in Chennai and Delhi, that we have partnered with kitchens who are right next to us and we've told them that 2 से 3 riders are there for contingency only. You understand? And you work out a part-time or a I would say जो peak times है आपके peak times आपको उसकी better knowledge होगी and you keep them during that time. The second part to your question is you should never avoid working with the aggregator come what may. अगर आप Zomato या Swiggy के riders को avoid करने की कोशिश करेंगे उससे आपके orders कम होंगे. Reason being that they monetize through that. They will not promote you. You understand? So what you need to do is you need to create a lead magnet procedure, just which is something I told you about the sales funnel aspect. जिससे आप उस कस्टमर को आप incentivize करें कि वो फिर directly order करे. But Swiggy and Zomato are a very good source of leads for you. So you can't avoid them or you can't ignore them. You understand? Rest, I think, this is a more detailed conversation. We can always have this.
In fact, I would like to intervene here. Ravi, एक बात आपको suggest करेंगे हम, which I feel is very strong. See, setting up a cloud kitchen or setting up a kitchen has other avenues also, like marketing, your presentation, everything comes because ultimately the picture में दिखता है. हमको तो खाना दिख नहीं रहा virtually. हमको ये photo दिखता है, आप कैसे present करते हैं. तो maybe there are some challenges which needs to take over. Why don't you join that group and from there we will decide how to take it forward? Because I really want to give a solution to all of you. And I'm not letting Mr. Manveer go. I've held on to him. Normally I don't do this. I never create a group. I never create another avenue of holding on to him. I held on to him. I want to make sure that the answers are going to be given to you right up to the end. हम आपको solution देंगे इसका. In fact, I would like to invite others also to take it forward. Parimal ji, I'll take your last question now.
Papa, because in that group.
Yeah, I've shared the link. WhatsApp link.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Parimal ji, please ask your question. Parimal ji, how are you?
Good evening, Jiten ji. Congratulations on hosting this show. I want to also congratulate the speakers. I have a specific question for Mr. Manveer Anand. The question is that, you're talking about the cloud kitchen's journey from home kitchen to cloud kitchen.
Yeah.
And in this context, the question that was asked about the economics and the pricing is a very valid question. The reason being that the aggregators' commissions are very high, and that was a problem already faced by National Restaurant Association of India, where I am a member. And all the restaurateurs and everybody who are doing the delivery business, they have also faced this problem. So to cut the long story short, there is a specific issue and that needs to be addressed. And since Jitenji has created this group. I'm sure all of us coming together then can find some solution. The other question I had for you was that there is a need to differentiate in the home kitchen to cloud kitchen. And in the differentiation, there is also the need to identify the cuisine and the products that you want to present to the customers for buying. So in this context, do you think that specialized equipment like a smoker oven to create a biryani with smoked food is going to make a difference in specifically in creating the differentiation and a special menu to appeal to the customers?
Understood. This is from a home kitchen perspective or a cloud kitchen perspective you're trying to understand?
It could be from anybody's perspective because we are in the business of selling equipment. I do small tabletop equipment to the large equipment. I've done many projects in India, including kitchen projects, including hotel projects. To cut the long story short, a home kitchen person could buy a small equipment or a small oven, and it would work also with the larger projects.
So, quickly, and talking about your first point, since you're part of National Restaurant Association of India, so the point is very simple. Aggregator is a necessary evil. You want it, you don't want it. Look at it as a lead generation tool and not look at it like just Ravi ji was saying that's my only source of business right now. Now, like I said, like him, the entire community of 600 entrepreneurs I've worked with in the past, all of them think the same way. My kitchen initially used to think the same way, but now when you change the perception that they are not typically your survival engines, but they are more like your lead generation tools. So आपका perspective change होता है वहाँ पे. You can't do anything more than commissions. The more competition will come in with more aggregators, the commissions will go down. Talking about the second part, I agree to what you said. That probably as and when the businesses are growing, in the case of Deepshika, the business is growing, and it's at that stage where in which she might be having a steady footfall or a steady order volume of say 5 to 10 cakes. Absolutely, that is the right time to invest into proper equipment. Goes without saying, I absolutely would not contest that. But let me tell you one thing, that it is very important for people to understand that when they are starting out, their overheads have to be minimal. There has to be the differentiation between needs and wants. You understand? If you start buying a smoking chamber oven, I'm assuming like I have a wood-fired oven, right? It costs me nothing less than 2.5 lakhs, right? Now, if the same thing a home chef buys, it will not work out the economics for them. But like I said, as and when they grow in business, now if any home baker is being able to manage with their existing infrastructure and they start getting that motivation, कि यार मेरा business चल रहा है, and now is the right time to invest into the business. I think that is a much better time to invest into specialized equipment. Before that, I believe there are more people. There should be more people, coming out who test the concept first. Because काफी बार क्या होता है कि if you are in the restaurant business, so you'll understand, काफी लोग business में invest कर देते हैं, but उनको business करना ही नहीं आता होता. And that is the biggest flaw. I personally think that's where you and I, you and I can make money, right? Because if you sell equipment, you absolutely can make money in that process. But let me tell you, it is not giving back to the community. And I always believe that your initial capital cost has to be very low. So I hope that answers your question. But I've tried to make it more coherent to the entire audience, who's there in this session.
Very well answered. In fact, Parimalji, I think you got your answer. Let us take one step at a time. Right now, the time has come to end the session. Deepshika, I want to hear the last words from you. Are you there?
Yep, very much here.
We want to hear from you what you feel about the whole session and what is your view?
Very nice, very good insight about how to actually convert my kitchen into a cloud kitchen for sure. But let's see how I go about it. I'm surely going to contact Mr. Manveer for further assisting me with things.
Looking forward.
In fact, friends, if you want to order from her the best cakes in India, please note down her number is 9830376543. See, I remembered. I just Noted. So that's the person you have to call or message. I'm sure she will deliver it to you the way you want it. You just give her an idea and she will create it into reality. But you have to cut the cake. That's the biggest problem, which I would never cut. Thank you so much, Deepshika. Manveer ji, your last words for the session.
So, being specific to what we had started this conversation with, that how a home kitchen can convert into a cloud kitchen. I think entrepreneurs like Deepshika are like a fantastic example. And one thing which is really stuck with me, what she said, there are a lot of people, who are starting out as home chefs, who are willing to embark on the journey of cloud kitchen. They need to understand that sometimes you're not starting your business because you just want to make money. You want to start a cloud kitchen or any sort of brand just to build your personal legacy. So don't mistake with these two things. Money you can make through multiple other projects. But when I talk about specifically a cloud kitchen business or a food business, any food business for that matter, be sure that you start for the right reasons irrespective. That's it from my side. Cheers.
So there we go. If you have a USP, a signature dish, think about it. It's time to bring it out. Don't worry, the challenges are going to be there, but we have the person here to guide us. So he will guide us in every step. Aapko kya karna, how to make it better, how to improvise, and when you launch yourself, you should exactly know what you are heading into. Thank you, Manveer ji. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Seema ji. Thank you, Ravi. It was a great session indeed. Do not worry about the people who came in and less crowd. People are going to watch anyways. You are going to be online and we'll just upload on the Facebook also. So you can see yourself there. Thank you, Anju. We had a great session. Thank you, Ravi. And we are good to go.
Thanks.